everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to share with you guys what we're doing for the month of November. We have a couple little changes. We are doing some unit studies in honor of Thanksgiving, and with the upcoming election we've decided to really stretch out our Civil War unit, and I've decided not to do my own unit studies anymore. It is a lot of prep work, and I just honestly, with 3 kids, I just don't have the time. So one of my favorite websites to use is Teachers Pay Teachers. There's a lot of free resources on there, but then there's also some really great stuff that honestly is pennies compared to what I would be spending for my time. And one thing my mama always taught me is my time is worth something. So instead of wasting a couple weeks putting together a unit study, these amazing people have already done it for me, and I just click buy and it's great. So the first one I wanted to talk to you about is our son's preschool curriculum. He's been enjoying school a lot. He loves learning his ABCs. He's 4 years old. He's doing an amazing job, but lately we've been having some issues. He's wanting more. So I went on Teachers Pay Teachers and I found this amazing curriculum by the Moffat girls. I really hope I'm pronouncing your guys' name right. But they have no prep monthly packs. So all I do is click buy, and the entire month, which is also a themed month, is completely ready for me. All I have to do is print it out, and I love that. So we did go ahead and buy him part of September, October, and then I just purchased November, and he has loved it. So here's a couple of the worksheets that he's been doing. We just finished up the letter H last week, and so here's just a couple of the worksheets that he's been doing, and they have an amazing variety. And like I said, it's all no prep. I don't have to do anything except for put paper in my printer, and it's fantastic. So they do have preschool, kindergarten, first, and I believe second grade of these packs, and obviously they're age appropriate for the children. So definitely look that out. I will put a link in this video description. So if you wanted to check their store out on that website, that you can do that. So we've been having a really great time with that. So I'm happy that we found something that he loves. So the next is our middle son. He is working on, because it is Thanksgiving, we're going to be doing the Pilgrims and the Wampanoag Indians. And I wanted to go more into depth than what the Abeka history was doing. So I went ahead and found on my website, I found by her name is called The Clutter-Free Classroom. She had an entire unit that had everything. Again, this one has little to no prep at all. And it's fantastic. It goes through the backgrounds of both the Indians and then the Pilgrims. You get to do writing, you get to do some experiments in there, you get to do a lot of things. And then at the very, very end of the unit study, you get to make a big lap book. And my son loves to do stuff like that. So he's working really hard towards that. So here's one of the worksheets that he did. He got to research, the Indian himself, and then wrote up a little blurb about it. So I'm really liking that study, and it was put together very, very well. And then my oldest, for history, he wanted to go more into depth with the Civil War. And honestly, I thought it was the perfect timing with the upcoming election, so we could squeeze in not only about the Civil War, but we can also go into like the election of Abraham Lincoln. And so I have made sure to put my schedule so it's pretty accurate. So last Friday he got to vote on who he wanted for president. He got to make a character from 1860. And if you follow my Instagram, you will know that he named his character Dilbert Pines. No clue where he got that name from, but he decided that he was going to be a Western farmer. And so he researched the Western farmer, and then based off of his character from the 1860s, he got to vote for who he wanted. So, of course, he voted for Lincoln. But this pack was put together very, very nicely. And this was by The Clever Teacher. Again, I'll put everybody's links to their stores in the description box. But she put this is amazing. It is geared towards a classroom setting, but I find it really easy to just kind of cut a little things out here, and I just supplement a couple other things to kind of focus more on the homeschool side of things. But other than that, it's going well. She has everything prepped for, what you need for each day. You have the resource videos, or where you can find the other resources, exactly what to do, what your objective is for the day, and how long each lesson should take. And again, I love that. So, those of you who have extra children know that it's hard to homeschool more than one at a time. So it is so nice that everything is ready to go for me. And so she has a ton of really great things, and it comes with worksheets, you name it, it's in here. So this has been a really, really great study. And so I'm excited. Tomorrow we're going to go off of the election results from the 1860s and what happened. And so that's going to be perfect timing for Tuesday. So, and then the last one I wanted to talk about is my son's science. We actually just finished this up, so it was more towards October, but he learned a lot about different types of weathering and, the changes to the earth and the erosion and all of that stuff. And so he hates doing worksheets, and Abeka is a lot of worksheets. So I do find myself needing to supplement. I love the curriculum. I love that it's more on, Christian based, but the worksheets and the questions do sometimes get overwhelming. So I wanted to find a more fun way to study these and to learn these. And so I ended up finding, her name is, oh gosh, I had it written down. Oh, Science and Math Doodles. And she has created these really fun foldables for different science units, and then she even does it for math. And so it was super fun, and he loved to color it and to write it down, and it's super fun. But everything is there for you. You can actually print it out if you want all the answers in there. So there is a teacher's version, or you can print it out blank and they get to write just some of the answers in. But it's a really great thing for those kids who need, my 8th grader's a great reader, but he's the type of person who he needs to have something read to him. He's more of a lecture type of child, and that's how he learns. And so I do the reading for him, and he retains it way better than if he was to read it himself. So while I am reading those, he does color, and he likes to use that while I'm reading, and that has been really great. So definitely check out what she has there. And I hope that you check all 4 of these great stores out and see if you can find something that works for you. So thanks for stopping by. Until next time.